What's up, everybody? Hitman Killer Grim here. And last night was WWE pay-per-view FastLane, the last pay-per-view ever before WrestleMania 32, which I am going to. Anyways, the first match, the warm-up, it was an alright thing, but I didn't like the ending. No one liked the ending at all. Let me get up, because I don't like sitting down doing these. Anyways, this is my new phone camera. It's very good. Anyway, so I'll dip behind the white wall. Anyway, so what basically happened was the first match was for the United States Championship. It was Kalisto versus Alberto Del Rio. It was a 2 out of 3 falls match. Now this match was how 2 out of 3 falls work is that if you get disqualified or counted out, that's one fall. Whoever has the most falls wins. Anyways, how it first happened, Del Rio gave up the fall. He hit Kalisto with a steel chair in the back. And no. That got him disqualified, which meant Kalisto got the first fall. And then Alberto Del Rio started to do the little jump stab move that he does to Kalisto over the ropes. And he seems hurt and all that. And then Del Rio and Kalisto then go head on. They become so close to getting the next fall. Then Alberto Del Rio is going to set him up for another jump. Basically what he does, he'll hang you upside down the turnbuckle. He'll get on top of the turnbuckle, and when you're looking up, he'll jump right on your chest or on your face. He was going to do that to Kalisto. He was setting him up. Del Rio wasn't on top yet. Kalisto reversed it, grabbed his head, got him with the Hurricanrana. They rolled. Kalisto schoolboy pinned him and got the second fall from the retain the title. That was the fallout match. The first match was Naomi and Tamina Snuka, the daughter of Superfly Jimmy Snuka, the Hall of Famer, versus Becky Lynch and Sasha Banks. Now, I don't care for Sasha Banks, but I love Becky Lynch. She's pretty awesome. Anyways, they went head on. Tamina Snuka hadn't fought for quite a while. She's like the brute now. She's like the China of WWE, kind of, but she doesn't fight as much in the ring. I'm sorry, I'm looking right here. I'm looking at my screen, but my camera's right there, though. I'll look at my camera. I'll try to. But she doesn't fight as much, as I was saying. She did most of the match. She was a brute. I mean, she was kind of like China, but not as bad as China. She was brutal to her opponents. So I'm in the ring, just holding her shoulder out like that, and just for them to run into the clothesline. Let me close the door. But I got my triple light, so there we go. Anyway, so she big booted people. Sasha Banks and Becky Lynch ended up winning the match with a double submission. Becky Lynch with her bang statement. I forgot who got on what, because they're both wearing black, because both the opponents, and Naomi and Tamina Snuka, were wearing black. Anyways, they won both by submission. The next match was... what was it? Give me a moment. Okay, I think the next match was for the Intercontinental Championship. Kevin Owens had beaten Dean Ambrose on SmackDown. It was a 5-man tag team match. It was Dean Ambrose, Goldust, Tyler Breeze, Kevin Owens, and another person who I can't name because I didn't watch SmackDown that day. I was busy working. Anyways. So, sorry, I'm sick. I got a lot of crap on my throat. Anyways. So, the Intercontinental Champion, Dean Ambrose had Dirty D's Tyler Breeze, but Kevin Owens then threw Dean Ambrose away and pinned Tyler Breeze and got the Intercontinental Championship. He stole it, basically. So, Dolph Ziggler got a chance for the Intercontinental Champion. Dolph Ziggler's won the Intercontinental Championship on multiple occasions. And Kevin Owens was being the brute that he was. One point he grabbed both arms of Dolph Ziggler while he was on the ground and just jumped up and stepped on him right on his bare chest. Dolph Ziggler came very close to beating Kevin Owens. He got him in a sleeper. He DDT'd him, but it all wasn't enough. Kevin Owens got one pop-up powerbomb on him. I think maybe about one or two. And he beat Dolph Ziggler to retain the title. And there wasn't much to say about that. Because it was just brutal. It was a brutal match. I couldn't pay attention to everything in that match. Anyways, the next match was Big Show, Ryback, and Kane versus Luke Harper, Eric Rowan, and Braun Strowman. 3 members of the Wyatt family, with Bray Wyatt at their side. Now, the Wyatt family had been messing with the Wyatt family had been messing with these 3 individuals for quite some time. They messed with Kane a long time ago in Survivor Series. At next night after Hell in a Cell on Raw, they messed with him. And then what had happened was they messed with Big Show, they messed with Ryback, and think about Ryback. People have been chanting Goldberg, Goldberg, Goldberg. They've been chanting his name. And Ryback sort of not almost, but he sort of kind of looks like Goldberg. So he got rid of his singlet, and now he's wearing this tights. He's just wearing the underwear, and he's wearing leg braces, I think. Same that Goldberg wears. Anyway, so they had a good match. They brutalized everyone. Ryback, he was doing suplex after suplex after suplex to Luke Harper, and he just kept on getting back up. To be honest, Luke Harper takes the most damage out of all the Wyatts. I don't know why they put him when they faced Undertaker and Kane to fight. I don't know why it was Bray Wyatt and Luke Harper. It should have been Bray Wyatt and Braun Strowman, because Braun Strowman is one of the strongest out of them all. Except Bray Wyatt, he's probably stronger than Braun Strowman. They pinned Luke Harper at Survivor Series, anyways. Anyway, so Ryback kept on going and going and going. He kept on suplexing him. I think he powerbombed him multiple times. And I think Kane, or one of them, Big Show got Eric Rowan one time, put him against the ring post, opened up his shirt, and went shh, and then used that 5 or whatever, circumference, whatever, and slapped the chest of Eric Rowan. And Eric Rowan was like, ah! Because everyone heard it. Everyone was like, ooh. Kane? Yeah, it was Kane, I'm pretty sure. No. Anyways, Ryback delivered the immediate close on Luke Harper. Bray Wyatt tried interfering about maybe twice. Ryback ended up giving Luke Harper the shell shock. Then Braun Strowman and ended up Eric Rowan ended up coming in. Bray Wyatt was at the other side of the ring, and so was Kane. And Eric Rowan ended up coming inside, and then Ryback just it was Big Show. He picked up Eric Rowan and threw him over and hit Braun Strowman and Bray Wyatt. He also kind of hit Kane, but Kane just backed away. Then Ryback went for the Bray Wyatt got back up. He got on the other side of the ring, and then Ryback went for the shell shock. Bray Wyatt tried interfering. Then Kane punched him on the side of the head, or got him in the face, and then Ryback pinned for them to win the match. Anyways, the next match was for the Divas title. Here's the sad part. What happened was that Daniel Bryan on Monday Night Raw, on Twitter, before Monday Night Raw, he posts that he's officially retiring. His neck injuries is too much. He can't freaking wrestle anymore. So he retired on Monday Night Raw. They said, thank you, Bryan. It was emotional. I didn't watch it because I'm probably going to watch it. I have it recorded. I'm probably going to watch it. But it was a very emotional night. He did the same thing on SmackDown. Very emotional. He started slapping the hands of everyone. Everyone chanted, yes, yes, yes. Anyways, Nikki Bella ended up hurting her neck. She was undergoing surgery. Brie Bella was still up. So Charlotte, I don't kind of like Charlotte. I don't pretty much everyone hates Charlotte now because she has turned into her father, who is the Nature Boy Ric Flair. But like father, like daughter, she turned heel, started using dirty moves and all that. So she put up her Divas title against Nikki Bella, or Brie Bella. Sorry, and Brie Bella said, okay, fine. But how it all started, Charlotte said that you shouldn't be here. Go home. I understand. Go home. You should forfeit fasting. Go home. Be with your husband. And something else. And she talked about something about babies or something like that. And that's when Brie Bella slapped Charlotte in the face, I think. They had the match. It was a pretty good match. I've seen Brie Bella before in person when she was at Hell in a Cell. When Brie Bella and Nikki Bella were fighting for who's going to be the assistant for an entire 3 months. Or for an entire month, I don't remember. She came out. As she came out of Hell in a Cell, she started chanting, yes. Yes, because I forgot she was Daniel Bryan's wife. Anyway, so she wore the same boots that Daniel Bryan wore at WrestleMania 30 when he beat Triple H, Randy Orton, and Batista to become the World Heavyweight Champion at WrestleMania 30. Brie Bella put up a very good fight. She did the yes luck multiple times, but she couldn't get it on Charlotte. She kept on kicking out of most things Bella did. She did a Bella Buster. Or no, there was one point where she got on top of the turnbuckle and went for a drop kick, but as she did, she hurt her leg. And then she did a Bella Buster, but she didn't do it very high, so it wasn't as effective. So she ended up going low, and what happened was that Charlotte ended up kicking out. Then she got the yes luck on Charlotte, and then she turned it into a single Boston Crab leg. Ric Flair tried so hard to interfere, but the ref was watching Ric Flair. He was like, hey, Ric Flair, I'm watching you. Just don't do anything. Ric Flair was so upset. And then Charlotte fought out of it. And as she did, Brie Bella ended up hitting her nose on the ropes. And then Charlotte ended up going for the figure 4. She went for the figure 8 and beat Brie Bella because her leg was injured. She tried going for the figure 4, but the only way to reverse the figure 4 is at the point where they turn around and their butt is to your face. You use your other foot to push them away. That's what she did to reverse the figure 4 first. And that's how she got the yes luck. Anyway, so, yes, she lost, and it was kind of a sad day. Anyways, the next match was R-Truth went up against it was the Social Outcast, which is Heath Slater, Curtis Axel, the son of Mr. Perfect, Adam Rose, and Bo Dallas. I think it was Curtis Axel or Bo Dallas. I'm not sure who went up against R-Truth. He came out. R-Truth won the match very quickly. Social Outcasts were gonna attack him, and then here comes R-Truth. Here comes Goldust saving them, and then R-Truth's like a little mad at Goldust because Goldust's been wanting to form a tag team with them, with R-Truth to become the Golden Truth. Oops, almost shot my phone. Become the Golden Truth, but R-Truth is like, no, I don't want to. No, he's thinking that he wants to give. R-Truth's been thinking for the past few weeks that Goldust wants to get with R-Truth and bam each other. And R-Truth's like, I don't roll like that. It's okay if you roll like that, but brother, I don't roll like that. R-Truth basically wanted to make a tag team. That's all he wanted to do. They didn't make it that night. And then Edge and Christian came out. They played the Edge music, which hasn't been heard in months or years probably. Everyone was happy. Edge and Christian were there. They were talking about how their first new show, the first episode of the new show was going to come out called The Edge and Christian Show, that totally reeks of awesomeness. New Day comes out, they start talking smack and all that. They start talking about how the League of Nations, something, are bad and all that. Which is Sheamus, Alberto Del Rio, uh, King Barrett, not Bad News Barrett anymore, and Rusev, because they're the four corners of the earth. Ireland, Mexico, Bulgaria, and England. Or UK, or whatever. The four corners of the earth. Hence, four nations. And so they came out and started talking smack, and then they were talking about how they were going to beat up Edge and Christian, and Edge and Christian's like, you can sit here and beat us up, but we're going to leave. We're going to, bye, nice seeing you, we're going to leave. And then they start talking smack, and the New Day starts doing a little booty dancing and all that. They're doing that now, and then here's, I think it was either Christian or Edge, was grabbing wands and started making it rain. And then a few of the New Day grabbed some of the money after they were done, and League of Nations was sitting there taking it. The next match was the main event. It was Brock Lesnar versus Roman Reigns versus Dean Ambrose to face Triple H for the World Heavyweight Championship at WrestleMania. I'm kind of upset because I thought The Rock was going to fight Triple H at WrestleMania, not for the title or anything, but The Rock is going to be at WrestleMania. He's going to be the host, I think, of WrestleMania. Anyways, Dean Ambrose and Roman Reigns were okay with that. They're like, okay, we're going to go up against Brock Lesnar, and then after that's going to be war. Like, okay, fine. But their friendship broke up before that happened. See, Roman Reigns was going to spear Brock Lesnar one time when they were before the match, on Thursday Night SmackDown, but he accidentally hit Dean Ambrose. I'm like, I'm sorry, bro. And then Dean Ambrose goes like, I don't give. He's facing Brock Lesnar, and Brock Lesnar's getting back up, and then Dean Ambrose turns Roman Reigns around and gives him a dirty deeds, or tries to give him a dirty deeds. Then Roman Reigns gives him a dirty deeds. Then it happens again. Roman Reigns reverses it with a Samoan drop, and they're all mad. So Brock Lesnar took an early fight in the match. He took everyone to Suplex City. Dean Ambrose tried suplexing Brock Lesnar himself, and Brock Lesnar was like, and he just comes around and belly-to-belly suplexes Dean Ambrose. So what they do is that they say, okay, enough. He's just suplexing us. We both need to get him. So they both got him in the match at one point. Brock Lesnar backed him up and took him to Suplex City again. I lost kind of the suplexes because he was suplexing both. One time he suplexed both of them at the same time. I'm like, okay, they're making Brock Lesnar too strong. I mean, that's probably possible, but it's not that easy to suplex two people at one time. They decided, okay, fine then, we're gonna pull an old page out of the Shield. They took off the announcer table and they double powerbombed him on the announcer table. Then they were all happy and all that, and then Dean Ambrose turns Roman Reigns around and starts fighting. But remember, because it's a triple threat match, it can only win by one person. The first person gets a pinfall. They fought, and then Brock Lesnar gets back up again. Dean Ambrose punches Roman Reigns, and then Roman Reigns does something to Dean Ambrose, and then Roman Reigns turns around and says, Brock Lesnar, he's like, he talks to Dean Ambrose and points to Brock Lesnar. I'm like, seriously, you're going to get over that after Roman Reigns speared you? That's what he did. He speared him. No, he Superman punched him, I think. And they get out, and Brock Lesnar, they get him up again, and double powerbomb him again. Then Roman Reigns starts fighting Dean Ambrose. They're fighting at it, they're going at it. And then at one point, Dean Ambrose 30 D's him. And I think that's going to be the end. He goes for the pin, but Roman Reigns kicked out at 2, though. I'm like, come on. And he's going to go for it again. Then Roman Reigns reverses it, pushes him, and spears him, and wins and pins Dean Ambrose for the win. Everyone was mad. They were upset. Personally, I was going for Dean Ambrose. I didn't want Brock Lesnar to win again. I didn't want Brock Lesnar to face Triple H. Anyway, so everyone was upset. They were booing Roman Reigns out of the arena. They wanted Brock Lesnar to win. I prefer Dean Ambrose to win because he deserves to be the World Heavyweight Champion. He hasn't gotten it once. Anyway, so what had happened was that that's it. Never mind. Nothing else. Undertaker hasn't gotten a rival with anyone yet. I hope I see Undertaker at WrestleMania. If not, I'm gonna be upset. I'm gonna say it was a waste time for me to go to WrestleMania because I didn't get to see Undertaker. But if I get to see Kane, that's gonna be fine. Oh, by the way, I got my ticket for WrestleMania Access today. This is much different from Legend of the Rings. Legend of the Rings, you can meet wrestlers, but you have to pay for it. You have to pay to get picture taken. At WrestleMania Access, it's much cheaper to go. It's you can buy merchandise, not only figures. You can only probably buy figures at Legends of the Ring conventions where you meet legends. At WrestleMania X is. It's not as good. You can meet some Hall of Famers, but you can meet current WWE superstars. You can get their signature, you can get their picture taken all for free if you have a pass, which I do. But you gotta wait in line. That's the problem. There's tons of lines. I got my ticket to be scheduled for the day before WrestleMania. I already got it. I thought it was gonna be a badge or something, but it's not. It's the ticket. I can't wait to go to WrestleMania. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be awesome. I'm gonna get a new camera pretty soon. I'll film WrestleMania. I'll film myself at WrestleMania Access. Anyways, gotta go. This video is about almost 20 minutes. All right. Like, comment, subscribe, favorite. And Hitman Kilogram signing off. And we just assassinated that. Peace.